up? Welcome back. It's been a while. How you guys doing? Can you hear the music? I hope the music's not too loud. So good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you doing? Hey, Flair. So sorry for the late start. I just came back from a lovely outing with a few of my friends. I do play a multitude of games. One of them, which is Genshin, obviously, and another one is Rocks. Rocks is actually one of my current RPG games that I play actively. And even though we've kind of changed, like we've moved to different guilds, we've moved to different and we have different like times when we play, but there's been like a good group of people that I hang out with quite often. We do dailies and weeklies together. So I do split my time between that and Genshin. And one of the guys was down here for, you know, he hasn't been back to Malaysia in a while, so he came back down. And so it was a great time for us to just like catch up and just have chats. And so one of the guild members organized a little get together, and there was three of us who were down. So there's four. They're very cozy, like 4 people just hanging out, having a good time, having a good meal around Kapong. It's not an area I've been to, so I got lost trying to get there. Yeah, but I had good mama food, had a bit of laughs, did my instance weeklies, dailies that I do with them. Menghasut, I think it's a word, but basically we were all just looking at this one guy was like, oh, I want to refine a level of my weapon, and we're like, yeah, just refine, just enhance your weapon, just do it. And he's like, and I just looked at him and like, hey, we need to accomplish A, B, C, D before the end of tomorrow. So like, if you're gonna top up, that means I don't have to stress on A, B, C, D. And this guy's like, okay lah, I'll top up lah. And so he topped up. A Singaporean topped up. Well, he's Malaysian but living in Singapore. He topped up his account. Gave it to our other friend who's the type that calculates like the time and date of everything. So like when he's doing a refine or enhancement of any sorts, he calculates based on that. And so he's sort of the type of person who apparently is really good at doing it. Like he's really, like he actually does save, like if you follow him 100% of the way, 80% you luck up, 20% you kind of fail, but like the percentage score is a lot higher than you would if, let's say for example, you were to do it without his help. Like if you were me, you just randomly press things, like yeah, it's never gonna get anywhere. So yeah, we were seeing it like unfold in front of us, in front of our very eyes, like him enhancing everything. He was calculating the stats, he was trying to make sure to optimize things, and you know, and our dear Malaysian convert Singaporean was like, yeah, you know what, this is enough, this is fine, I'm not going to spend any more money, you know, a person should not be greedy, you know. He was giving the monk face, and we're just looking at him going like, yeah, that's not gonna happen, you basically are on a high right now. So like we were guaranteed he was going to just like spend more money, and like within like half an hour, 45 minutes later, in the very same you know, night itself, that was exactly what happened. He basically topped out again. So that's insane. Oh hey, Raze, hello, welcome. Sorry I didn't see your comment because I'm busy like having conversation here. Just sharing my day. Let me give you a shout out. Thank you so much for stopping by, and yeah, have a good time with your friends, yeah. And Ita, welcome. I'm so sorry if you're chucking Mandarin to my face. I have no clue whatsoever what that means, because like I'm not a Mandarin speaker. So pat for you for actually using Mandarin, like, but I don't know what those are. So I'm just gonna give you a shout out. So thanks so much for like stopping by. Thank you so much for talking to me Mandarin. I'm also gonna give a beautiful shout out to the awesome Flair, because he's been playing some games right now and I'm fairly sure he's having fun. It's a song. It's a song. Okay. Well, I wouldn't know it's a song. I would not know it was a song because like, you know, I'm not actually like well versed with like Mandarin stuff, so like yeah. All I saw it was like, it rhymes. It kind of gives me that feeling as though it's like poetry. It gives me that feeling there. But thank you so much. I'm not sure what the song is meant to refer to. So like, I think even if I were to watch or listen to the song, I'm not sure how I would react to it. But anyway, I guess like, I have to watch it to know, right? So I'll probably just check it out later. But like, hey, you wouldn't know unless you won't listen to it. You won't listen to it. I think the problem is that even if I listen to it, I won't understand it as well. So then it's like that blank face, that instant blank face of like, what is this? Well, like, there's only very few Mandarin songs that I listen to, and one of them is, for example, this song. Oh, actually, I just realized that my stream says Genshin, despite the fact it's not Genshin. Let me just switch that so people like do not get surprised by like why this is happening. Okay, there we go. Stream is updated, so now it says that I am in just chatting right now, because that is basically what I'm doing, just chatting. Hey Golf, what's up? What's up? Congratulations! I saw your follower count. It's amazing. You've done so well. Dude, you're like climbing and soaring, man. But welcome to the channel. Let me give you a shout out as well. Thank you so much for popping by. You just finished a game, or are you now streaming like really late at night these days? So please make sure to check out my man Golf. He plays a lot of Apex Legends. You can just see him running around calling out military commands as he's assembling. 9-hour stream, holy shit, 9-hour stream. You are amazing and godlike. Even when I do a 24-hour stream, I don't think I've gotten that far like you. So 9-hour stream, well done you. That's amazing. I think it's really hard for me though, because like I do have a day job. So like, you know, I had this conversation on Twitter as well about like what is the most optimal amount of hours to stream, and you've got people who say like 4 hours is not enough, you gotta do like 6 to 9 hours, and you know, I kid you not, like the part of me was like 6 to 9 hours, dude, I might as well just not have sleep, because like I'm working a day job, and that means like what, it's like 10 to 6 p.m. Doesn't include like time where I have to travel and drive to work, so that's another 2 to 3 hours. Factor in another hour from waking up, you know, and then factoring the hours I need to eat, and then like, you know, be here during things, or like catching up on like my day-to-day things, you know, unless I forgo or day-to-day routines, yeah, not possible to do that much streaming. That's why like, realistically speaking, most of my streams, if it's not on a holiday period, it's usually a 4 hours period, 4 hours stream. Only because 4 hours is like, it's a good enough time to be able to like do some things and also feel like you've accomplished. I think that's the most important thing for me. It's like to feel accomplished with my streams. You know, whether it's meeting a goal, and I think like especially when I'm gaming, it's always about goals. Like when I'm playing a game, but it's collab with other people, I'm playing with myself, you know, I want to know that I've reached a certain point that I'm satisfied, and I might have really outlandish goals sometimes when I game, but like, yeah, like that's what I want to do. And in this case, like with Tea Time with Myu Myu, this is just more like a very casual stream, right? It's a stream for me to like unload, get some creativity going, have chats with people. So at least with this, I know I can maybe cut it down to 2 hours at least. Hard to find a balance. Yep, that's right. I think it's hard to find a balance, but that's also like, you know, it's a choice, right? It's a choice whether you want to be full-time streaming or you want to full-time do other business. Like I know a lot of people, they take it like they take it as though like they're entertaining, like an acting, or you know, anything that's an entertainment business where they have part-time jobs that are meant to help them until they make that breakthrough, and then once they make that breakthrough, they just turn this into like a full-time career. You would argue you could get away with 2 hour streams, it's short enough and won't sacrifice much of your downtime, especially with work. I would say yes and no. It would really depend though, like, because as you know, like even 2 hour streams, right, for a lot of people that's not good enough, because it's about timing. It's about when are you streaming at an optimal period? Are you streaming do you have a very good clickbait title? I know a lot of people with very clickbait titles that are designed to draw you in and to get you visiting their channels. That's not something I have right now. It's something I probably need to work on, but I'm not great at that. Sorry, I'm not a clickbait person, so I'm not great at that. But like, if you don't have these winning factors, if you don't have a winning factor even for your stream, people are not going to come in. Now, I think VTubing is always about simping over voices or like the artwork. So like, it's a combination of these two from what I've seen so far that kind of drives people into these streams, because you know you've only got less than what 2-3 minutes to make an impression. You know, when they come in for the first time, they need to click with you immediately. They need to know your personality within the 5 minutes that you're going to present to them, and I think that's very sales-like in a way. Oh, Roman Meh, thank you so much for the hydrate. I will hydrate myself right now. Let me get my bottle of water and hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. You can hear the water going in. Yep. Got myself a double hydrate. You went to sleep at 6 AM? Jesus! Why are you sleeping so late? I mean, assignments aside, but like, why are you sleeping so late? What kept you up last night? Are you playing Phasmo? Wait, so what's your new goal for Phasmo? You already reached 100, so what's your new goal now? Yeah, I don't know, golf. Like maybe it's me, or maybe because like I feel like I'm like someone who's got like a lack of a je ne sais quoi, like a certain quality about myself. And so like I'm always scrambling out trying to figure out like, okay, so like what's my winning move here? Because I don't have a winning move for streams. You don't know? You don't know what's your goal right now, Roman? What? You have to make a goal. Well, I mean, you could play blindly. I mean, okay, all this tells me is that you're very addicted to the game. That's all it tells me. You're addicted to the game. I have quality. Oh, really? But what if I give you one? I have to give you one? Aw, you love the tea time with Myu Myu. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. But this is a general chat after all, and I think like with general chats, like it's all about just feeling comfortable with things, right? Oh my god, here comes my editor. Oh no, I'm so sorry, I owe you chapters. I promise, I swear I have written some. Sorry, 5D100. Hey, welcome to the channel. For context, I do fan translating on this side, and now when I see my editor, I'm always constantly reminded like, shit, I need to get that damn chapter out that's like stuck there. Cause I do translate like a light novel, and like, yeah, that's gotta convince you to do them. I'm doing them. It's not like I'm not doing them. I'm just like sitting there like doing it how they. Oh yeah, well that's true. You have been streaming for 4-ish plus years. That is true. That's correct. But like I think like your content resonates to a lot of people, because like most of the content that you're playing are mainstream content. And I'm only playing Genshin, right? I'm not really doing anything else. You've been streaming for 0. But Roman, you've been streaming for 0, but you're enjoying Phasmo. And then there's chicken like me that's like screaming and crying when I see Phasmo. No, 5D100. Like the things that convince me a lot is every time when you post pictures of cats to me, you send me pictures of cats, and then I'm like, okay, yes, I gotta motivate myself to translate for the cats. The cats are more important. Phasmo's not scary. Excuse-moi. Phasmo is scary. Phasmo is the time where I chicken out and be like, what is this shit, yo? Not doing Phasmo. Scat face here, like the Scat Konuka face here. I see you're making a pun with my name, but like, I'm like, and go on. Ravi, my friend from Australia was on the stream last night because I called him up. He was like my helpline to like, hey, dial 101, please help me with Genshin, because like I'm seriously just shithead when it comes to Genshin, right? And like we're discussing and building my champion, and like middle of it, he was like, "Yeah, you need to learn how to like iframe properly." And the next minute, it came down to like, "Yeah, let's convince chat to vote yes and make Myu play Elden Rings." And I'm like, "Why?" Elden Rings is like a death zone. You're basically saying that if you can't play easy shit, we're now trucking you in a deep end. So like, if you die, you learn by dying, which we all know Elden Ring is very, very punishing. And I'm like, why? That's not a way to go about with like training me. It's like dumping me in, like seriously, Phasmo is not scary as you say, but like I got dumped in there and then I freaked the fuck out. Like, how? It's like, it's not the freak. It's not like I'm freaking out the way like most people would be screaming non-stop, which, you know, I've had my scream moments, right? But I'm basically tearing up as I'm playing it. Like, that's how overwhelmed I am. Like, I don't know if Elden Rings will hit that stage where I start tearing and it'll be like, what the heck is this game, yo? And the fact is like, you can't see me crying because I'm having this virtual 3D character, but I'm crying inside here, like, so strongly. Roman, if you were lip sync, I think I almost believe that you're lip sync when you're saying that line, but like no, not even when I'm trying to pronounce it in my head. It doesn't make sense to me. Ah, look, Toleto Sanyo. Okay, my mod is here. Welcome, Toleto-san. Annyeong. How was your BL hangout? Weren't you like having Valorant BL hangout with the gang? Were you not? Hi. I'm doing good. Just came back from an outing. Yeah, won't you BL hangout with your gang? It's like, I kid you not, whenever I go out and hang out with like any of my buddies, right? It doesn't matter what game I play. Apparently, like, it's been known that I've got a harem of guys. And I'm like, what? Cause like, but to be fair, like, all the guys that play the games that I play are all the people that play the games that I play are mostly guys. Cause all the girls are like, I don't know, they're very rare. They're like a dime a dozen. So like, I end up like just getting like a whole bunch of things, and they'll just keep going like, just create a server, just call it your harem. I'm like, what? No. It's just so, it's just sadness, man, sadness. Ooh, I didn't know you were streaming 5D100. Ooh, what's this? Curse of the Dead Gods. Is it a PC game? That sounds interesting. Egyptian? Games to consider and think about in the future. Because I need to expand my repertoire of games. Especially considering like, I don't play a lot. It's brutally difficult. In what sense? Sorry. Could you describe the game for me and let me know what genre it is? What's the game all about? Free on a PlayStation Plus? Oh, it's a PS4 game, is it? Wait, you're streaming for your PS4? Wait, are you using like an Elgato capture card to like stream it to your PC? You're pulling an all-nighter tonight, Roman? Why are you pulling an all-nighter tonight? Toleto introducing 5D100. He's basically my editor on He's basically my editor for one of the fan translation projects that I work on. Except that I've been slow in submitting chapters. It's been like, what, a month and a half since my last submission to him. Fairly sure like I owe him a lot right now. Isometric rook-like a la the Binding of Isaac and Hades. Okay. It's not Gartic phone lah. Yo, smacks. I'm gonna lose my voice again. That is so true. Gartic phone made me lose my voice because I was laughing too much. I can't believe like the next day it's like, my voice is husky now. Like I'm drinking water, but my voice is definitely husky. More so Hades and T-Boy. Oh, okay. Wow, it's just telling me like difficulty level. Yeah, it'd be nice to do some variety, like to spice it up a little bit. I mean, I'm doing a lot more collabs, which is basically like how I've got everything more or less set up, you know, with collaborations. But like, I'm playing Genshin almost every day. Except for the 2 days that I do collaborations or Tea Time with Myu Myu, so I really have to change it up. Maybe I should just have one session where I do translations. Although that's it. Like, I always don't like to do translations on screen. It's not my kind of thing, because I spend a lot of hours like just going through words and words and words. Then I just like repeat the sentences I'm translating and just try to make sure that it rhymes or it fits or works. And the same thing like when I'm trying to write lyrics. I'm not great at it. Like even poetry I'm not great at it, but like for class, like I'll try. It doesn't have to be great, but I just have to try. And then I'll just sit there munching over words. On a scale of 1 to 100, you say it's 75. Wait, what's 100 then? What would you classify as 100? It's like super punishing. Better not be Elden Rings. Hopefully it's not Elden Rings. I think here's another thing that I think a lot of people will be turned off by me when they come into my channel for the first time. It's that I'm almost not legible ear-wise. Like when you're listening, it's almost like I'm mumbling on mic, so most people can't hear me, and or I'm speaking too fast, and therefore that means that unless you have like bullet train ears, you're really good at English and you're able to catch how I speak, then you know that you'll be able to pick up what my conversation is. But like if you're not good at English, if you're not really someone who's fast on hearing, fast on processing, right? Like the way I speak is way too much. When I get excited. When I'm not excited, or where like I'm low key, like trying to keep it under control, you know, then I speak fairly slow. You speak slow. I speak slow. You count me as slow, Roman? Because like a lot of people I know tell me I speak really fast, like a bullet train. Like I literally get told that a lot. Hundreds games are nearly impossible to play. Games actively antagonistically against the player. I've yet to play a 100 game. Wait, so you don't count any of the like Dark Souls as antagonistic? Because like to a certain extent, it's basically a set of masochistic game if you fuck up. Or maybe because you're spending half your life in England. Okay. Oh, so you've resided in England before, Roman. Okay. Well, yeah, then I think like if you compare me to like a typical English speaker, they speak a lot faster than I do. I'm definitely like I'm fast to I think most locals. Dark Souls series is about a 65 to 70. Well, damn, your standards are really high. If you think Dark Souls is a 65 to 70, because most people will label it as 100, but you're like 65 to 70. Boy, oh boy. That was an unexpected rating there. But yeah, like I think most people in Malaysia speak a lot slower than I do, and I deal with a lot of foreign customers, so I always get told, oh, you speak too fast, you sound like you're like bullet training a lot of words, or you're like swallowing half the words in your head and you're not saying the other half out. It's like people trying to figure out what you're doing, you're rambling too much. I'm like, no. English is a hard language. The best way I've heard it described is 3 languages in a trench coat pretending to be 1 language. What? And what would be the 3 languages that we're assuming it is? That's a very interesting analogy, actually. I've actually never heard it been described that way. But like, I mean, okay. So when I think of language, right, being really difficult, I think that the problem with English is just that you have so many words that can be expressed differently. You have so many words that can be expressed, you know, that have dual, triple meanings. So yeah, it's Latin, German, some other language combined. Can't recall it right now. Oh, okay. Interesting. I learned English, so that's a compliment. Roman, that is a compliment, I guess, I suppose. But if you speak other languages, I guess that works. Cause like, but they're still all European, like languages, you know, like if you even if you use the word Latin in Germany, like that just means like English is very Eurocentric, sort of, in a way. And I say this more because of the grammar, but then again, like you know, if you compare English to like Japanese, Korean, and Chinese, Mandarin, then all of a sudden it's like, doesn't really, they're like really weird because the other graphic, like hieroglyphic languages seem difficult as well, because you've got one character for one specific meaning. You fuck up that character, or you use that character in a different way, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, hello, welcome to like a new world, a new different interpretation of this particular word, and basically you just said the wrong thing. Like, it happens, man. It's like when I'm tired, I don't think too much. I'll be like otsu, and I'm like, and when I use it, I sometimes just use the otome word because I can't be bothered. Because technically, when you use it properly, it comes out as it is part of the word if you use it like in its full actual sentence. But like if you only just use character alone, it's read more as otome, and so I got called out for it once, and I was like, yeah, just cause I'm tired and lazy, and if you know, you know. It's not a great feeling though when someone's like, hey, you should know better than to like simply use these words. I'm like, oh, but that's true. Except like I'm really tired. I'm not really overthinking it. I think like the way my colleague had described it, because she speaks Spanish at work. She speaks Spanish, she speaks Portuguese, and she can speak English. She does know how to speak some of the Chinese dialects, so she's pretty multilingual. And I remember like she was saying like how tired she was because she had like a lot of meetings back to back on different days, and because she's servicing the Latin Americans, so her basically the time slots that her customers can book are either late at night or early in the morning, which basically fucks her over. And I think, and there was this customer that she was dealing with, and she was hitting a point where she was so tired she just wasn't translating any of the sentences in her head, and she just types it out to the customer and like, hi, I'm sorry, I'm very tired right now, I cannot brain, can we use English? I'm like, what? Like, thankfully the customer is really nice to her, but like, and the customer is really smooth to her, so they know she can Spanish. It's just that they have to take like a step back as well because she was just so tired she wasn't processing it. But yeah, it was a fairly interesting conversation about that. You wish you could translate correctly. What do you mean by you wish you could translate correctly? Now that's a very interesting sentence to put out there. Because like, you know, when you learn multiple languages, you kind of learn how to associate words with them. So usually most people would roughly have an idea of translating it. Now I wouldn't, like, at least the meaning of the sentiment behind it, you would roughly have an idea. So if you're using this, that it takes me a fair while to translate, okay? So, when you're saying translate, you're talking about like from your native language into English, or from English back to your native language? Because different people have like different ways of like dealing with it. So it's like, what do you define it as? Latin is super hard to learn. You tried? You gave up after 3 months. But can you speak basic Latin though? Toledo, like even like just basic readings, like are you able to? Roman, so basically when someone tells me something in English, I know the meaning of the sentence, but it's hard to put into words. Right. As in, put into words as in a response back to them. Like, and on the spot when you're like, you need to think of the words to actually reply back to them. It's a bit difficult. Yeah, well, I have the same feeling. Like, if you guys have seen me when I'm like stumbling with Japanese, because like the words are there, like I understand what someone is telling me, but I just can't reply back to them that easily, like because it's stuck there. Like I know what they're saying, But it's also because it's something that we don't practice. We're not in an environment that sort of hard forces us to speak the language and forced to use that language. Here's an example. So I was in Taiwan for work a while back. So this was with my previously when I was working in a different company, and so I got posted to Taiwan despite the fact I don't speak Mandarin. Unfortunately, people there do not speak English that well. In fact, like, I'm Asian, I look Asian, and so there's an expectation that I know Mandarin despite the fact I don't. And I remember the difficulty being there because I basically had to learn things by ear. I am a working adult, but like I had to learn things by ear, and so I think I spent like the first couple of months just observing. Like I would pick up food at a supermarket, and they would, like, you know, greet me, and then it would say one sentence, that particular sentence, and I would hear this repeatedly in different places. And so after a while, I kind of piece it together just by observing just the action that happens if I had nodded my head, because, you know, again, I'm Asian, so I could get away with like not saying any word and just nodding my head, and they would think that I actually understood what they were saying. And so basically what happened was, you know, they would say this line, 家人，你要加热吗? Sorry, it's really bad pronunciation of Mandarin, so apologies there. But essentially the word 加热 was like, do you want to reheat? And so it was basically, you know, whatever food I had that was like packed food from the supermarket, at the like local convenience mart, they were asking me if I wanted to reheat the meal. And so I was like, oh, and again, I basically went with like the yes, the nods head or shakes head a lot, action a lot. And so that's how I learned words, was like by observing what they would say and like the action that was involved with what happened there. And that's how I picked up the listening for Mandarin a lot better. And you know, it helped me a little bit when I came back to Malaysia, because the next job that I was in, I ended up having to converse with people who spoke Mandarin, and I had no way out of it. And I would always just, you know, be on the phone with like really simple Mandarin, saying, 你好，我不会讲华语, as in like I don't speak Mandarin. Although actually apparently it's not 华语, it's actually, there's another word for it. 普通话, which is actually what you would say for Mandarin, but like I don't know it, right? So I would just use the word 华语, which they are, by the fact that I'm misusing the wrong word, already tells them that I don't speak Mandarin. But I would be, you know, and I'll follow up with like, 你可以讲英文，我听你，我讲英文，你可以说华语, as in like more or less just somewhat saying like, hey, I will speak in English, you speak Mandarin, okay? and we'll get along like that, because like they will always use basic Mandarin with me, and that was good enough for me to just sort of understand what they were saying, help them out with whatever the problem was, and then move on. And if I was lucky, they would then switch to another dialect or another language that I would know. So yeah, so it was great. Hey fish sticks, welcome to the channel. Okay, wait, I'm just going back to read the conversation. Friday was the best day you had in months because of Gartic? I'm glad, because like Gartic was fun. I'm glad we made your week as well. I'm glad you enjoyed Friday. I do hope that we can have some of this, like, you know, on a monthly basis, because I think Gartic, if you do it like every week, it's gonna be boring. So like having like once a month doing Gartic phone is going to be hilarious, and you know, everyone's always welcome to join Gartic phone. It cracks me up seeing you guys go crazy on doing the weirdest things, and I cannot afford to lose my voice like every week. Once a month is fine, not every week. So yeah, a lot better than anything you can do. You're cute. Well, I mean, hey, yeah, everyone starts off being clueless, right? I think that's one thing I've learned about language is all about action as well. And a lot of times, like, you know, when I learn English, one of the things they say is, if you don't understand what this sentence says in a paragraph, refer to the previous sentence and the sentence after that. It will give you an idea what this sentence means. And a lot of times that's true. Like, that's how I picked up, and I ended up like understanding what each sentence would mean, or what a word would mean. And so don't feel bad if you're clueless about in certain settings or in certain scenarios. You know, you'll pick it up from there. But I definitely do think that if you're immersed in a specific environment that speaks the language, it does enforce the language, and so you do end up being forced to learn it. You do end up being forced to like understand it. You know, some people are good with languages, some people are not. I'm one of the few people who is not terrible at languages, and I am good at languages. So I know that I am picking it up a lot faster than most people are. A little bit faster. Okay, I won't say a lot, because I'm fairly slow. But you know, every little bit helps. And you know, when you're traveling abroad, even if you don't know the entire language, even if you can't brain most things, if you can do some, it's good enough to help you through sticky situations. Wow, Toledo, what's it that emoji? It says, oh, you're reluctant to have fish sticks here. Nani? 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 And your butt was itchy. Nani? Have you converted to the dark side? Has the Uke accepted his Uke destiny? Okay, so you remember hearing a story about a foreign exchange student who went to Germany and he only spoke German around the house. She picked it up really quickly, and at the end of the family said, so I bet you know German really well now in English. Wow! Oh my god, now that is brutal. That is brutal. But I think that was a good way to like immerse her and get her to actually pick up the language, because like if you know it but you're not being forced to speak and you're forced to train yourself to learn how to use it, you know, that brain of yours, it's gonna be rusty with all those cogwheels. That's it. 5,800. Will you actually do that? Like, will you do like an exchange to Japan and actually like, you know, I guess like do and stay in Japan? Not there. Wouldn't it have been like the better way to like master Japanese? You didn't hear anything in the last 5 minutes because of your internet? Did you miss anything? All you missed was me teasing Toledo about his potential BL, but like yes, we've had chances, but not volunteering for it. Oh, you're not volunteering for it. Okay. I thought like it would be something that you would want to do, you know, go for it, like an exchange or to do like a family homestay. Is it like, I mean, what are your reasons for not wanting to do it? If you had the chance, it's one thing, but obviously volunteering is something that a lot of people would like, because like at the end they get to stay there, right? But like, what would be your reasons not to do it? You're bad with languages. Not there. But you're so good with English. That's not true. You're not that bad with language. If you're bad with language, you'd be bad with English with me. You could have seen my grammars. Oh, atrocious. You're way too American. There's no such thing. What? Wait, hang on. What do you mean by way too American? Toto will be my moto. Ooh. Toiletto-chan. Propose shimasu yo. Fish sticks proposed. Oh my god. You couldn't handle all of the different things you have to be mindful of. Wait, when you say mindful, what sort of... Okay, give me an example of things that you think you have to be mindful that you probably couldn't do it. What? Let's mototo be what? Nani? Ooh, mototo. Roman, if there was tea time with Myu during the night, it would help me sleep. What? Excuse me, am I droning you to sleep? If I am droning you to sleep, I apologize in advance. I'm so sorry that I'm droning you to sleep. Probably I need to do like an ASMR for... It's just calming. Aw, thank you. I guess we just need to do like an ASMR one day. Like I need like one time slot just purely ASMR where we just do like sounds. Nikon Golden, welcome! Yes, the person with the like the most amazing artist is here. We need to do another like Gartic for next month, man. Like I love it. I still love the illustration we did where we were like shooting shooting someone, and the other one where everyone's just running around about PP, and all Golden wrote at the end was like no. If you do ASMR, you will actually fall asleep for days. No, I need a good mic for ASMR. I think I need a good mic that doesn't pick up all the background noises in my house, because like my mic currently picks up, like I'm fairly sure you can hear like the aircon sound, you can hear like me as I'm like moving about, like even at a distance you can hear there's a slight difference in the voice quality. So like yeah. Wow, the Toto fish sticks combo is real. They're going crazy with here. There's a giant list that will take you a long while to write out. No, you don't need to write a whole list. Just name me one. Just name me one incursion that you think that you as an American would likely cause that would have Japanese people be frustrated, I guess. Golden, in terms of like this, so welcome to Tea Time with Myu Myu. Just a bit of context. So this is just a free chat period that I always have on a Sunday night, my time Sunday night. Usually starts at 10 p.m. It's I started 1 hour later, so now it's 11:41 p.m. technically, and it's just 2-3 hours of just like non-stop chatting, just you know, bouncing back with topics. So if there's any topic that you want to have a chat with, anyone just get some feedback, like I'm always great to like listen to it and have that chat with. Mustache? I don't have a mustache. Jeez, I have no mustache. What are you talking about? Something on me would wake me up. No good. Lol. Yes, if you had a stick on you right up your bump, you probably will be woken up by that. I have no mustache. Literally on opposite sides of the globe. We are? Wait, Golden, whereabouts are you from? One thing is the fact that they're very much against physical contact and are more private. I mean, I don't know. When I was in the States, I didn't feel that everyone was loud and rambunctious. Like, I think like there were still people who were very reserved. Physical contact, yes. Physical contact is a thing. And I think that being raised in an Asian environment, especially like even in America, it's almost noon. If it's almost noon, wait, you're 12 hours. Like, are you around LA, that end of town? Because like, like when I think of anything is exactly 12 hours behind, it's always LA. But to be fair, I was in LA, and that's why I think of LA first. Noon on the East Coast? Is it? I thought like, huh, okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just like, I'm off the mark on this one. I'm so sorry about that. At this point, I will never get out of it. You never get out of it? Aww. It's 5:42 where you live. Yes, you're only like a couple of hours behind us, Fish Sticks. Whereabouts are you from? What? Oh, wait. Roman and Fish Sticks are probably close by. 5:42, 5 p.m. That sounds about right. You guys are quite close by. But yeah, like, you know, going back to that topic. So in Asia, like you commonly you don't have physical contact with anyone that's not your family members, because it's disrespectful, it's rude, it doesn't like how to say, it's a personal space. When you allow someone to enter into that personal space, it means that you generally want to spend time with them. Like, it actually is basically an indicator like, hey, me, you, we are, you know, we're moving to the next stage. Like that's kind of like the impression that I always feel. Otherwise, being more private, no, that's not true. I think like I've got like a lot of girlfriends who like club, and they're very hands-on and they're very loud and personal. So like I don't think that's the case. Even if you go to Japan, you're gonna find people who are not a typical Japanese. Majority would have been, you know, someone who lived overseas as well. So does anyone live near Germany in here? Actually there is. I've got like one of Yotsan is actually Yotori is actually from Germany. So like he's not in this chat right now, but he's from Germany. He's one of my brothers from my rigging mama. So if he comes by, then you can say hi to him. He's from Germany. 10:42 a.m. in your area. You live in Great Britain because your time zone is an hour less than mine. But you guys aren't that far away from each other then. Like what? Germany, UK, Paris. I think like it's possible to travel through like all these like countries, like Euro countries by train, right? If I'm not mistaken. Like I've been to London. I have not traveled out of Europe. You gotta weigh him. Oh my god. The fish sticks are all invading Europe, invading London. I'm just gonna say literally his name will say that. Fish sticks was. Is there a Discord server for this company? There is. We do have a Discord server, so you can come by. I'll Discord it. Very Toledo's like pulling it up. So yes, you can come into Discord. I'm a bit quiet on Discord, but that's also like because like I try to keep all these topics here where I can actually interact with you guys a lot more. I like to be able to have interaction with people. So that's partly why like I enjoy having conversations. But you can follow Discord. I won't lock you up. I won't lock you up. Bugs, welcome! Xiao Jie. I'm not Xiao Jie. Do you see how like fat my face is in that? Keith took like the worst photo ever. I blame Keith for like horrible photos. Toledo-chan is always ready when needed. That is true. Toledo will always be on standby. So if you need to be locked up in any sort of way, that's Toledo. Good old USA. I love how there's a diverse group of people here because it's great. We can actually have conversations about the difference in culture, the difference in I guess like how we perceive the world, basically. Like there's a lot of things that, you know, I always find culture shocking. Like I'm always surprised by a lot of things, but I also feel that that's also come part and parcel with the territory. But there are a lot of things that maybe we Asians don't feel like it's a problem, but like when I go out, then I'm meeting a lot of Westerners who are like, oh well, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? And suddenly I realize, oh shit, there's a lot of problems here. And I'm not sure if it's me or it's you guys. But sorry, I'm not trying to like misall anyone, okay? Just keeping in mind, I'm more talking about like cultural differences where like things that we don't realize. I mean, it's for example, America makes tea. How do they make tea? Water, tea bag, microwave, and voila, tea. And I'm like, that's not tea. Tea requires a kettle. It requires hot water and a kettle, and then you pour the hot water into a cup with a tea bag, and then you use a spoon, and then you press your tea bag against it and like mix tea by throwing it to the harbor. It's basically just throwing tea. Like they don't have kettles there. I kid you not, I've heard it so many times. Americans do not have kettles. No rice. I would say that's not true. I think rice cooker is coming in. It's just that it's not a common utensil that they use in America. Not as much. You do? But like, my understanding is like, you guys don't use it for tea though. Like, I've been told multiple times you guys don't use it for tea. It's black. Yeah, I don't understand it. But apparently it's only because they want to heat up the water with the tea and then like it works. But they are not common. Yeah, I would think it's the same thing with rice cookers. I don't think that they're uncommon. It's just not everyone uses it the way they would. So, I did have a boyfriend from America. New Hampshire? That's the place. It's up north. Closer to the borders, hitting Canada. And I remembered, he's my first boyfriend by the way, but like, I remembered asking him to cook rice. Now, we have a rice cooker. I bought a rice cooker. I'm Asian. There's a rice cooker. There will always be a rice cooker in an Asian's house, okay? But he didn't use the rice cooker. He used a pot. He used a pot. He boiled his rice in there. He didn't wash it that well, but he just boiled the rice in there. After that, once it was almost cooked, and I don't know how he defined cooked, but almost cooked, it was just, you know, sieved it in. Now, it's not as bad as like, he didn't wash the rice after that, okay? So it's not as bad as the Uncle Roger Burns at BBC Girl, but it was good enough for me to be like, The rice is very soft. Also, why? There's a rice cooker. It's like we're so used to steamed rice that we cannot fathom anyone cooking rice in a pot. So again, this is a culture shock thing where it's like, what? They make, yeah, but the thing is that it's not porridge because like it's not, they didn't put like more water ratio, right? Like the water to rice ratio was the exact same water to rice ratio you would normally use to cook rice. Because you know, water to rice ratio for us in terms of cooking porridge or congee, as they call it overseas, it's congee actually. So bit of context for the Westerners, porridge for you guys is basically oats in milk, but in Asia, porridge is actually congee for us. So when we use the word porridge, we are actually referring to congee and not oats porridge. But anyway, I mean, I don't know. I hear people call porridge as oatmeal with milk as porridge. So, you know, it's a sweet, like for you guys, porridge is a sweet thing. But for us, it's like, it's the savory spectrum of it. So it's always congee. Jane, hey, I love you too. Welcome to the channel. So yeah, so congee itself, it's like what? It's like 4 or 5 times the amount of water, and then you have rice in that, you boil the whole thing, and then you know you make congee. So you know, it's not to that extent, but like yeah. Myu doesn't like MSG. I like MSG. What? No. I'm an MSG girl. I love MSG. It's just like I won't use it that much in my cooking. Like I've been educated overseas. I've been to Australia. People don't use MSG as much, so I had to learn not to use MSG as much in my cooking. That's it. I do enjoy a bit of MSG. Fuyo. The fuyo comes out. Oh, that's very, very Asian when you use the word fuyo, Roman. No, please don't send me a kettle, Roman. I don't need. I've got a kettle. I'm fine. Ibophobia is the fear of palindromes. So palindrome is a word that's spelled backwards. Yeah. That's true. Ibo. My god, that's hilarious. You guys are Asian yourself. Twitch just closed itself. Twitch is like, no, this topic is way out of hand. Let's close out and tap out now. Well, but that's because Steven, you haven't like tried to stream Genshin. You should like stream Genshin once and then like just close it off, and then you'll always say Genshin when we mention you. Myu doesn't have a kettle. Hiya. Ayo, I got kettle lah. What you mean? I got kettle. I know how to boil, okay? I did look at the name of the phobia and I was like, ah. Jade's like, I've never streamed though. Well, I guess someone must have hacked your account to like put Genshin there. No, I do not have a walk. Now, the reason why I don't have a walk is not because I don't know how to cook with a wok. It's because I have basically the conduction oven. What's it called? Conduction stove. Sorry, I've got a conduction stove. And so basically you can't wok with it because woks are made from a different type of metal that doesn't work with those conduction heaters, like the flat plates. So yeah, that sucks. Woks are fantastic. Yeah, that's true. As an Asian, like, it's blasphemous that I don't have a wok at all. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Yes, I will hydrate. I will make sure to hydrate. Thank you. You don't hire me. Nowadays, like, all the rental apartments here are induction, like, they tend to put induction stoves because there's just no space for it. And also, like, gas, you know, we don't have proper, like, gas lines that goes up to apartments. No, it's basically a thong of gas, a barrel of gas that someone sends to your house to put in there. Can you imagine how dangerous that is? We have, like, I wish we had perfected the way of sending gas into each houses, but no, we're not like the West at all. So like it's the one of the few things that I complained when I came back to Malaysia. I was like, no, I need this. This saves my life. I don't have to think about buying like a barrel of gas. Walk fuck boy. He's got 2 woks. Yeah, it's just basically like he's showing off his like cooking skills, where he's definitely going to use both hands to cook his wok, like fried rice in one, and the other one he's like stir frying vegetables in there. And he's just like messing around with it. Gordon Ramsay. I'm fairly sure Gordon Ramsay does not do both. In Monsters Incorporated, because screams are gaseous, they use pipes instead of wires. Fun fact. I'm not surprised there. Why am I not surprised there? Also, Bugs is not true. I can cook. I can cook. If I'm determined to cook. Majority of the time nowadays, I'm like takeouts because I'm so lazy to cook. Hey, but it's no fun cooking alone. If you're cooking for one person, it's like, no. It's no fun at all. So like, I actually do enjoy it if I can like cook with more people around in the house. But sadly, because I live alone, so after a while it's like, oh, I'm not gonna cook something that's gonna be, I'm gonna eat like for like, what, 4 or 5 days in a row? That's not for me. Like, I don't like that. Yes, dishes. Here's the other thing that I miss being overseas. Dishwashers. You guys enjoy dishwashers? Because like I love them to death. Having a dishwasher which I can dump things in there to do the washing for me and the drying for me, it's like my #1 savior. But no dishwashers here in Asia. No. You only have cold water. You don't even have hot water. And coming in from the stove, and sorry, not even the stove, sorry, from the sink. And so like you gotta wash your hands. Yeah, wash with your own hands with cold water. No warm water, bitches. No warm water, because I'm living in the tropics. You guys can cook. Gordon, I know. I don't think cook is like, how do you define cook? Because I know people who say like if you can cook rice and instant noodles, it counts as cooking as well. Cause like, cause I can cook that. I can cook some Japanese dishes, some Korean dishes. I can cook like some Western dishes. Not a lot, just some. Cook frozen food in the oven. And see, therefore, the definition of cooking like differs from person to person. Reheating a meal is also cooking. Minimal effort, minimal waste too, but it's still cooking. Man, awesome stuff. That's it. One of the you can make dumplings. Ooh. Wait, Asian dumplings, Russian dumplings. What dumplings? Because apparently dumplings differ from region to region, country to country. What? Oh my god. That's a plan. We now need to make you do that. We should like have like a time where we just make you cook and bake things. Dumpling's so easy. It's not that easy. Like, but like I kid you not, I cannot make dumplings for the life of me because it's like to be fair, I try to make them from scratch, which also means that the skin I'm actually like rolling it out myself. But like the skin, I can't get it that fine. Oh, my skin always tears. Like it's not thick enough. Sorry, it's not like thick enough. It's not about fine, it's about it's too thick sometimes. It's like no, it's not the same. You know, you want it all to be homemade. It's homemade. You don't like, you know, mix between homemade and then like something that's cooked. Baklava, so tasty, but it's a major pain to make. Yeah, I think baklava is a lot of work though. Like, I support you that you are able to like make baklava even. Cooking dumplings, no. Put them in boiling water and wait. Wait, since when am I Rhino? Nani? Eh? You're so bad at cooking, you almost burned the house down because you didn't add water to ramen. Oh my god! Fellas, that sounds like the rudimentary mistake everyone makes when they start cooking the first time. Phyllo dough is a nightmare to work with. Oh, I don't question that. I'm fairly sure dough is really hard to use. Humans are supposed to have thin skins. Why wouldn't you add water to your ramen? Okay, story time. What? I don't understand what you mean by this, Toledo. I actually don't understand what you mean. It's literally on the instructions on the pack. You're bad at existing. Okay, one of your friends is apparently cooking sausage. I mean, I have to, but still. Really? Wow. Just sniping other people, huh? Okay. And then, oh no. Cooking sausage in the oven and then he fell asleep. How many sausages did he put in the oven, by the way? I feel like I know where this is leading to, but I need to know how many sausages is in there. Was in there? Was it like a full pack? I neither answer nor deny that question box. You live with others so it didn't cause an issue? Well, that's good. A friend of mine studied in Canada. And apparently his roommate baked something in the oven. I'm not sure what he was baking. All I heard was that this guy had left the apartment and then he comes back to see that apparently the stove had burned down and there's a scorching mark on the wall because apparently this guy fucked up and yeah, he wasn't paying attention to the stove, so to the oven, sorry. So yeah, people, when you're cooking, please make sure to like stand right next to the oven so it does not burn down. Anyone play Don't Starve in here? I've never heard that game before. Has anyone heard of Don't Starve in here? Smelling something burning, saw the neighbors will be home asleep and never sit out and so on. Oh. He's just so lucky he had neighbors to save his ass, man. He's so lucky. Fairly fun survival game? Tell me more, guys. Tell me more. So what's this game about? What's the premise of this game? Aside from the fact that it's a survival game. That's tough? Okay. But by tough, do we define Elden Ring tough or like, you know, tough in the sense that it's just going to be mechanically challenging for this lost child that can't platform that well? You throw it on an island, you get her things so you don't suffer stuff. Okay, it's very cartoony. Very, I guess, like, okay, if you're gonna go by that premise, then my question would then, let me change that question. Is it very Lord of the Flies where apparently there's like people out there that cannibalize to like eat you and or hunt you down and then you go insane in the island as well? Animations they make are amazing. Okay. Okay. I guess I could check it out. Is it on Steam? Where is it from? I'm just gonna like pat it down. You guys can hear that. Pen. No, so today is usually my just chatting day, Bugs. So I don't play games on Sunday, it's just chatting. Oh, my breaks so you don't have it, you'll die. Oh my god, guys. Really? You're giving me anxiety right now. Thanks, thanks. Thank you so much. Don't starve in here. So I'm assuming this is a Steam game, because if it is, then I will check it out on Steam later. But for context though, even though I didn't play any game, I'm not playing any games on stream today. I did, and I was with the gang, the Rocks gang, to visit Keith, Chong, and Black Format. So like we went to a Malak, we ate, and then we were like playing games, and then Chong got very itchy hands. I kid you not, Chong had itchy hands, and so he wanted to like wanted to level up. Hey LB, welcome! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome, welcome. welcome. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Ray. Thank you. Also, oh my god, you kidding me? Now I have to lose my glasses. Wait, I'm not losing my glasses until I do a shout out. Let me do shout outs first. So, let me just shout out to LB. Welcome. Hey, LB. Now, LB is amazing at art. Please do check out her channel. She's very quiet there. She does a no chat stream thing, but she's gorgeous. Like, do check out her chibi arts. It's amazing. I honestly tell you guys need to, you guys should, you know, commission her because her art is beautiful. Even her overlays are gorgeous. Her logos, ladies and gentlemen. Chef's kiss. They're cute. So please do check it out. Also, damn you guys, because like I can't see chat. You understand? Like now that I'm blind, I'm basically just gonna be rambling right now. So just so that I don't have to like stare at my screen because like it's really far and I really don't want to put my eyes to the screen. I'm gonna cheat by like turning on my phone right now and turning on to my own channel right now just so I can see chat. Because damn you guys, I can't see chat like this. You guys are mean. You guys are so mean. Oh my god, so hot. Was supposed to be a job. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. LB, what happened? What happened? Okay, so what Roman redeemed just as you came in. He redeemed the lose the glasses. So I literally just set aside my glasses. Now the problem with setting aside my glasses is that I actually can't see shit. So I've got like 450 to 500 power on both eyes, and I've got an astigmatism of like 120 something to 150 something on both eyes as well. Like they're both separate, so like I can't see anything at all. Like I'm completely blind. I'm so blind, it's annoying. Thank you so much for the follow, Prince. Arigato, arigato. Wait, no, there is some. Guys, can you let LB know there is sound? I'm wondering whether LB is kind of like muted it. You surprised? I can still see. Hey, well hat, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, but like I'm cheating, but in a sense that I popped stream on my phone because like I can't see chat if like I try to scroll to like the desktop. That's it. Let me see. There is definitely no singing here. Don't cheat me, man. I can see if there's a redemption. There's no singing. Wait, so you want me to remove my avatar's glasses? It's not about my current glasses, but my avatar's glasses? I have to do both? Nani? Oh my god, I'm blind right now. Thank you so much for the follow, Wallheart. Do you want me to remove my avatar's glasses or my actual glasses? Because they're both the same, you know? I'll remove my avatar's glasses, but that's like the same as me removing my glasses. So there we go. It's like both. Yeah. I had to put my glasses on to remove the glasses because I can't see anything. Oh, good night, Box. Take care. Thank you so much for coming by to the channel. Thank you. Thank you. Yay, LB! Yay! Okay, so once again, thank you so much for popping by the stream. Also, so for context, if you haven't seen the conversation trail, you got bought. Yeah. Like I feel Twitch now they've had ads is really buggy. So like, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I've gone through that. It's fine. Also, my stream tends to work itself, so like it's not. You look so different without glasses. I that's what everyone says even in real life. Like I look different with glasses and without glasses. I feel like glasses just helps to taper my face a bit more. You know, I get to look nerdy as usual. Without glasses is low. Yeah, well, my avatar is gonna be without glasses, but technically you're gonna still see me wearing glasses because I technically need glasses. I'm a glasses girl. Just gonna use random glasses on the map. put it on my character, be like, yeah, this is glasses on me, yo, glasses. Yeah, so, where was I? Yes, thank you so much for the raid, LB. Thank you so much. Oh man. Yeah, I love LB streams. They're really calming. Like, she plays a lot of really nice piano melodies in the background, so I enjoy, you know, checking her streams. You shave your head and it make people not recognize you. Actually, that's what I realized as well. For some guys, right, if they shave their head or like they shave their mustache, they look like infinitely younger than what they usually look like. I kid you not. Like, I've got at least 2 colleagues, right, whom with hair they look like a criminal, or they look like they're in their 40s, 50s. But like the instant they shave it all off, they shave off the mustache, it's like, holy shit, baby face. You're like 20-year-old coming in. Not that old. Oh, yay, 2 more to affiliate. Ray, I hope you get 2 more followers. Actually, guys, come, let's help Ray get to 2 more followers. Come on. She's just too short for affiliate. Go and help out a little me. Roman, you're not old. You're not old. You keep your facial hair because you look about 8 years younger? Seriously? How old are you? Actually, no. What I should be saying is, like, if you are in, like, uni, college days, like, why would you want to look older? I don't think you should look older. I think, like, you should look your age. Unless you're trying to pick up girls and you're trying to pick up girls who are older than you, then maybe, I don't know. I mean, some girls really like the old man image. Like, I had one guy came up to me and said, like, hey, Myu, like, if I don't have a mustache, no girl is gonna bag me. I'm like, what? That's the thing. That's actually a sentence he said out to me. So yeah. You're not old, Roman. If you're only 20, you're not old. You're young. This Obasan can tell you you're young. You go from mid-20s to a teenager. Whoa, that's a compliment there, 5D100. If you look like a teenager in your mid-20s, that's a fucking A-game, my man. Everyone will want to look like that. Trust me, once you hit your 30s, 40s, people envy anyone that looks that young. It is like, we are a big community. Albie's right, we are a big community. I think one of the things that I really like about the community as well is that we're very supportive of one another. So, you know, welcome to the community. If you're new and you're still fumbling about, don't worry, I'm in the same boat as well. I'm not that amazing. I only just started like a month ago, so, you know, I'm still building my community, I'm building my fandom, I'm doing Twitch, I'm doing YouTube as well. Mostly, you know, I'm just like gaming and just having fun here. Obviously, you know, if this is something that you want to make it as a career, then maybe there's a long way for you to go. And you could probably look at like more senior streamers for advice. But like, if you're here, just have fun. If you're just here to be expressive, to be yourself, then, you know, just go slow, enjoy the ride. LB, wait, you bet you're older than me? No, honey. Like, there's not a lot of people that are older than me. I guess the best thing I could say, are you a 90s kid or you're 80s kid? That's how I will define whether you're older than me. Ray, definitely spend a bit of time on Twitter as well. Twitter, there's a lot of VTubers I know that do lots of shoutouts to help people get more follows and also to reach out to more people. You can interact with more people there on Twitter itself. I haven't been participating in some of them because I've been a bit in and out on Twitter. When you're posting something, use the hashtags. That'll help you reach out to a lot more people as well. I'm small. I'm definitely small. Are you middle-aged or not? Only then that you're older than you. Steven, seriously? Are we using that? Well, to be fair, Race is older than me. We had that conversation as well. Race and Xeno is older than me, but Xeno is also because like we had the discussion, and like depending on like what you remember from your childhood defines whether you're older than me or younger than me. You're 18 plus. Bye. Later, alligator. See you in a bit. Don't want to do. Send help. Don't worry, I'll send help by sending a chapter to like appease you somehow if I get that done. I owe you chapters, I know. Except Jane. Yeah, I think most of us here are like in their 20s up to like the what 40s at the very least. I think that is the crowd of people on my channel. The crowd of people on my channel are mostly like in the early to mid 20s all the way up to 40s. But I guess it's a sort of vibe that I have about me, right? So like you're definitely going to be around that range. Sorry, just gotta get a sip of water in me. But you know, actually today's topic was literally to discuss about redemptions, because like as you guys know, I've only got hydrate, lose the glasses, the singing. So I'm thinking of coming up with more new redemptions, and I do want to talk with the community about what you guys want more, because like a lot of things that you're going to be asking for, some of them are going to be a bit technical, so it just means that I need to spend a bit more time to set it up. You know, one of the things I had problems with was like with all the point redemptions, like they need gifts, and I'm like, oh, when we're gonna get the icons for it? Because like I was trying to, I kid you not, I was trying to create some on Canva, but like apparently depending on the certain sizes it just didn't work, so it wasn't saving, and so I kind of just felt frustrated by it. I was really frustrated by it all. Yeah, I wanted to do an RRR1, but the problem is like I need an icon for it first. So like my struggles was trying to get like the RRR icon uploaded so that at least like it's more identifiable when people click on it. Yeah. Throwing Pokeballs, Pokemon food, outfit changes. Yeah, I think like for mine there won't be outfit changes because like this is just a temporary character up until I get my Live 2D, which is being rigged right now. So this one probably costume changes is not going to come in anytime soon, but like I am thinking of implementing and buying the Twitch integrated throwing system, so like by that time people can chuck things at me. So that is in the works. I think it's more like, yeah, I've got to find someone who I can commission as well for Twitch point redemption graphics, because like right now it's just very frustrating for that. So yeah. Hey Nigel, how are you doing? We're having a discussion about point redemptions and like I guess like things that I can add on the stream right now. Close eyes? Oh, I can't close eyes with this. Sadly with this 3D model it doesn't allow you to close eyes. I wish that was something that I could do though. Yan yan. What? Roman, why are you chucking a kettle at me? Can't we chuck cuter things at me? Oh, Nigel, you're doing a report? Wait, no, it's not Nigel. Yeah, my live 2D will look amazing. I think like because like I created this live 3D without any graphic knowledge, right? Like, so I do believe that, you know, eventually if I do upgrade my live 2D back to 3D, I'll probably use that as the main model. I have an idea of like costumes. I do imagine it to have a bit more of a CCS, like Kaketa Sakura feel to it, and even with the outfits. So like we can like go along with it along the way. You just got home with your family? Oh, Nigel, you just got home. Alright. Well, wraps up. You know, I hope you had a good time earlier. A blush redeem. Oh, I actually don't mind a blush redeem. Yeah, I could put that one there. It's like Nyoro. Ara would be nice. Oh, you taking a leave? Yes. Take care. We'll catch you later. Someone mentioned like doing like a Darube redemption. I was like, what? Why? Oh, you're making tea. Okay, as long as you're not using the microwave to make tea, I'm very proud of you. Just gotta get out of bed. Oh, but you could just stay in bed. It's okay. It's very nice, yeah. Chu is just too cute. like so cute, so adorable. Yeah. Well, thank you, and good morning to you. Well, good afternoon, good evening, good night. We'll just say all three at once. Toledo's like, no! Toledo's the cute one. We all know Toledo's the cute one. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the hydrate as well. I'll get some hydrate. I mean, close eyes while playing game. Oh no, there's no way I can close eyes while playing game. I have no idea what I'm doing in the game by that point. That's as bad as like losing my glasses, because losing my glasses and not being able to see anything is already pretty bad. I probably just need one where I'm bad. People ban me from playing certain things. There's one what ban an in-game action. Although I'm fairly sure whatever they do, it's not as bad as just watching me like fumble around in game, because I fumble a lot in game. I'm the super clumsy klutz. I am the directionally lost clumsy klutz. I'm the kind that even if there's a way marker with someone there pointing me in a specific direction, I can still go the wrong direction. Or I accidentally bust my ultimate, my bus, and then everyone just stares at me going like, you just shot it in empty tin air. So it happens. Though I don't think chat needs to punish me, I'm very punishable on my own. I'm like the natural klutz. 12:21 AM here. That's right, it is 12:21 AM here. Like, I'm also looking at the clock going like, oh, it's time. But it's alright, this was going to be a short stream anyway, so I started at 11, so I'm going to add in another half an hour, so yeah. Oh, Flair's doing countdown. Now you see me, now you don't. Okay, cool. Flair, are you disappearing right now? Do 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 do. Yeah, Flair's going to disappear. He's going to just do a disappearing trick. Change outfit redeems. Take a lot of time, love to get to know you. Alright, thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much for getting me. A change outfit redemption. I will probably put that in, but it will probably be something that I might do it as a community redemption, only because like I said, like this is a character that I created on VRoid Hub, actually, on VRoid Studio. And I did it before I transferred and got my new computer, so I lost the original file that was used to create this model, in fact. So like I actually need to spend a lot of time to I will have to rebuild this character essentially, just so I'm able to do the clothing change. So this is where, like, it's not that I don't want to do it, it's that I can't do it. Because otherwise I'll have to rebuild from scratch, so my character won't look like my character at all. And because I spent so much time with like all the like assets and stuff, it's so heartbreaking, because I really enjoyed the process of it, like finding the right assets to build it and all. But like to lose that one working file means that I have to figure out how to redo everything, and you know, I'm not an artist, so it means that there's always going to be certain things that I'll miss out. I'll be like, oh, it's changed, it's no longer the same character. So yeah, model. I mean, I could remodel my model, but like I'm gonna get my live 2D eventually, so like no. Well, actually no, wait. I could remodel my character. There's no issue with me remodeling it, only because that technically speaking, my character, the one that I actually am intending to use for my live 2D, I only intend to debut it next year. So I'm actually building it up until that point. Like I'm speaking to a few people in terms of like the overlay assets. I'm trying to get the you know, live 2D reach. Then I am going to start commissioning people for like alerts and also background music, some scaps, because like the idea is to eventually get to that. I don't know, maybe like I'll pull like a donation pool where it's like people can donate to me so that I can commission scaps, because I do want to commission like scaps for like schedules and for these like ending soon banners and images. So like, you know, it's something that I want to do. I want to see that. But yeah, it's something that I'm just like hitting on towards that. Is it a PC? Yeah, so I've got a PC, yes, that's right. But like when I was switching it about, they apparently said that the hard drive, that there was something like corrupted in there, so they couldn't actually salvage most of the files. So I did lose a bit of my files. Now I brought it to a PC shop, so you know, yeah, there's only so much I can do. I did not have like a spare hard drive, sadly, because I kind of like maxed out all my hard drives trying to transfer all the crucial things, which were, you know, my favorite BL enemies and mangas and all my soundtracks that I've downloaded and musicals. And keep in mind that like I've got quite a lot of backlog from like the last like 6-7 years. and sometimes like I would pull out from like my older hard drives because they're dying anyway, so I have to pull all like the 1 gig 1 tera worth of files and transfer it to the main computer, and then re-transfer them out to new hard drives. So like, yeah, that's a lot of things. It's just I've got a lot of things going on. So yeah, but that's it. Like I do have like, there is a channel that I use that I occasionally upload like my old musicals, because I've got a lot. I'm into the Japanese musicals. Maria Magdalena is one of them. If you guys love the guy that voiced the Way of the House Husband in the Japanese version, then you should see him in Maria Magdalena, because he cross-dresses as a female named Grace, and it's hilarious. He's a riot to watch on stage. And they do get some voice actors to also come in and muck around on a stage, so it's really fun. Prince of Tennis, Myu Myu. There's a lot of actors that came out from entertainment. Like this is what I've seen so far, is like they go into an entertainment agency, they come and they get put into these sort of like assembles for stage, and out of these assembles, some of them will transition into TV. And so the natural progression I've seen so far from anyone who's been in Myu is that they go into Kamen Rider or Super Sentai, or basically Power Rangers in Japan. But they go into these TV shows to capture the market and see if they're marketable. If they make it out there, then you see some of them like Takeru Sato, who did Kamen Rider Deno. Then you see them transition from that into movie actors, like they're more bankable as movie actors. So there are some that I know who's broken in the market into like dramas, or they've broken in the market in movies, and these all came from as actors who used to be on stage plays. So I do love stage plays a lot. There are very few people who upload stage plays from Japan, only because there's very few recorded as well. But when I have the opportunity and when I can see it, you know, it perks me up. I love them. But yeah, so the stage play I was talking about, Maria Magdalena, is kind of like a complete reversal of Takarazuka. So Takarazukas are usually all female cast play a troupe that acts on stage. And there's a lot of amazing female actresses that came up that I know that went into TV and movies, came up from that. They have like, how do I say, a slight masculine quality within them. They're prince-like. But the one that I'm referring to is like an all-male cast. So that's one of like the most hilarious stage plays I've ever seen. Again, highly recommended. If anyone needs any the name of it, and you want to be able to find the link, I will link you guys on Discord so you guys can see it. I hope I'm not rambling because I am into stage plays a lot. I am so sorry, but shoutouts apparently only shoutouts are only done by the mods. So if a moderator is not shouting out, then yeah, no one can use command. I'm so sorry about that. Sorry, Ray. But nice try. Okay, so anyway, it is. You accidentally shouted out yourself. I don't think it's an accident, is it? Like some commands can work and some commands do not. So like at least like you know testing out means you can see what works on a channel, what does not. Anyway, but yes, so those are things like so I'm thinking during those redemptions, I think scabs are like my #1 thing that I really want right now, just because I want to be able to see different fan art of myself. I'm not sure. I guess I want to see fan art from like my current live 2D. Don't know what to do in your life. No, don't feel sorry. Don't feel bad about it. It's okay. Chillax, chillax. It is fairly late though. Like, what do you have planned for tomorrow? Are you doing anything tomorrow? Uni, work. I'm envious. If you can sleep tomorrow, like, man, that's the best life. Work at 9 AM. Oh my god, don't remind me. I start work at 10, but like, but to be fair, it's like 10 to 6. That's why I can end stream a little late at 1, because it's like it's 10 to 6 instead of 9 to 5. But like, yeah. Thank you so much for staying up, LB. Although I feel bad, you should get some sleep. Cause like, honey, it's late. I will not torture and subject people to like staying up that late because of me. But I am grateful and thankful for your attempts too. Cause like, yeah, just hard. You're 9 to 6 until the 14th and 7 AM to 10 PM. Oh my god, what's with the different shifts? That looks like that's crazy. Why do you have like 2 different shifts? Are you I guess like are you in the service industry that requires you to be working different shifts depending on the weeks or the days? Because I mean, generally speaking, like office jobs, yeah, service sector, and you pay by the hour. That's right. That's what I thought as well. Because like I'm more of an office job administration. Well, not administration, but I do sales and support. So my hours are always going to be fixed. Like Monday to Friday, it's a 10 to 6. You know, and I only get like it's a fixed salary. So yeah, you can't do office jobs anymore. It's a nightmare. Oh, my company doesn't pay OT, but they pay you generously well for like your day job itself, and you do get work-life balance. So for me to explain this is basically I'm working in a foreign company. It's a startup, but it's foreign owned, as in the sense that the bosses are Caucasians. So there's a lot of work-life balance there. I do get a bit of time, like if I say I want a day off, or like if I want to take like maybe my lunch break and maybe a little bit after lunch break to handle like banking related issues, they are willing to let us go. Like they won't even calculate that. All they care about is like you work hard, you play hard. So so I've been very fortunate to work in this current company. But my previous company, yeah, like man, it's very Malaysian, Asian, and like being subjected to like lots of OT killed me. So so I don't give up on finding an office job if you want to do an office job, because honestly, you can find companies that are willing to be more amenable to you. It just really depends on what you want to do, I suppose. But like service sector is very tiring. In fact, like I think anyone who works in the service sector ought to be clapped, because you know you have to face a lot from people. I think a lot of times we always forget that these are people putting a lot of backbone into a work that not everyone wants to do. And it's not easy to do what you do. It is not easy to handle people in your capacity because you don't get a time out. You know, like my position, I have a timeout, and I'm acknowledged that I have that timeout because, you know, I can reply to my customers on email or like messages, and I can go off and then cool down elsewhere if I don't think I'm happy with them. But you know, in a service sector, there is no timeout. People are always constantly going to be in your face. People are always going to constantly expect things to be moving, you know, like that. Sorry if it's too loud, but like, you know, that's how I feel. Like that's literally like that feeling that where they're snapping in your face all the time, and you know, you have to work non-stop. So, you know, I honestly, you're amazing, Albie. You're freaking amazing, man. Well, 7 AM to 10 PM is a very, very long time though. I thought usually like service sector, the shifts are split within like morning, afternoon, evening shifts. You know, what? No, I'm fairly sure you're doing amazing. I'm just saying that most people in that sector seems to be in that kind of like position where they're like 24/7 with, you know, face fronting with customers. Although if I'm wrong, I think you can privately DM me about it and then I'll like apologize to you. I'm so sorry if I made a mistake. I'm in 2 service sectors. One was at a restaurant washing dishes. The other one was what was the other one actually? I did like a few things. I've done like I've done call center work, which is also like not something I like. I've done cold calling, like walking house to house doing surveys, which I don't like. It's like I've learned what I like and don't like out of it. It was actually one of the... No, don't worry, you're not bothering other people, it's fine. That's fine. I think it's late at night and like everyone like gets to hear a little bit of things. But like yeah, I've done like a few things. Like I've done warehouse work, I've done boutique work. I think like one of the things a lot of people, you know, the difference between us and like Western countries is that most people in the Western countries, okay, I'll quote Australia as an example. So in Australia, internship is part and parcel, or like working experience is part and parcel of their curriculum. So at year 10, year 9, so basically when you are in Malaysia, that would be like if you're in your Form 3, Form 4 period, they actually are expected to go out and have a work experience, you know, do part-time like McDonald's, anywhere. And that is something that they would then write a report about, and it would come back to school, and they would even have guidance on how to write a resume. So these kids are already going on, they're being independent, they're getting the work experience. Whereas like we are here in Malaysia, it's not a thing, right? No, most people, I think like, I guess like my area, and I grew up in an area where it's like middle income, average to middle income to high income work, you know, families. And so most kids I know, they come out of high school, they, you know, and they have parents that send them to and fro school by car, so they don't ever have to walk to school, right? They don't have to cycle to school, and they go to uni or they go overseas, and they're just completing their education and then going out to work. So they've not got any work experience. Only those who are willing to do it will do it. Otherwise, it's just like, you know, 24/7, just focusing on like going from one end to the other end. And I remember like going to Australia, and I got a shock of my life because like trying to get a part-time job was not easy. One, as a foreigner, and two, like my work experiences just doesn't match with them. The other thing was that I didn't have a well-written resume. In fact, I didn't know that you needed to write a resume because, you know, in Malaysia at the time, if you wanted a part-time job, you just called someone just express your interest there and you got the job. Like, I did not have to write a resume. I just walk in and just did an interview at a boutique, or you know, or got a in a way connections, you know, to get like my first like tele sales job. So I was like, so it caught me by surprise, and it was like that whole catch-22 where like no work experience, no job, no work experience. So, you know, as someone who was out of that system, I didn't know what to do with it. It was so frustrating. You ended in tele-direct interview twice, didn't get a job. Tele-direct interview, I kid you not, anything that's related to tele, all they care about is personality, and they care about your voice. Are you able to sell? Are you charismatic enough? Can you charm people? If you don't have any of these, you're not gonna pass. I passed because I'm a very energetic person, as you can hear. Like, I'm super bubbly and energetic, and that's how I can pass interviews. But when it comes push to shove, like, I hate sales. I kid you not, I'm one of the few people who load sales, because I think that sales is all about FOMO, right? You need to understand your customer. You need to understand what makes them tick. You need to know what drives them, and then you need to FOMO them. That requires you to understand your product and understand your customer really well. And then it relies upon you as a salesperson to know how to pitch to customers. Some customers are reluctant customers. Some customers, they need the additional push there where you present them like a very attractive offer. If you get customers who are very cost conscious, you need to know when to pull back and present something that it's still sellable, as in like it's still going to give you profit back, but also something that you know that the customer can't let go. And that also means, like, you know, having a feature that they're not going to find anywhere else. That is sales, and I didn't like it because you know, if like I encountered a lot of people who would like be very aggressive in sales. And when I say aggressive, I mean like, you know how like they stalk you in Malaysia. When you go to like a shopping mall, you have these shop attendants that stalk you wherever you go and go, oh, do you want anything? Do you want anything? Do you want anything? And I'm like, no, please don't come into my space, because like I want to think about what I want to buy. I do not want someone behind my back harping on making the sales, because I can't think. And so I don't want to be that salesperson. I don't ever want to be that shoes. I don't want to be that salesperson. So that's why I don't like sales. Oh, you were applying as an expat. They wanted someone to speak Cantonese to work for Google Ads clients, more of a CS role in sales. But to be honest, right, a CS role also requires you to be able to do sales. Like, that's something I learned eventually, because like I do, like, my previous company is was in a CS position. We sell books. We're an international publication company, and one of the things that I realized is that if something messes up, it's your job to save the sales, because you can't afford for people to just drop you because they're pissed off with things. And and a lot of times what I would do is with my customers, I'll agree with them. I'll agree with them because like they're right to be angry, and I don't think I should save my company in your face. So I would agree with them, and I'll be like, okay, so how can I help you? What will it take to keep buying for us? How can I salvage this relationship? And in doing that, you are actually helping to sell. You're helping the sales people to sell because you're saving the sales. So in a way, like, yeah, I know like a lot of people can't sell shit, but like you have like, that's why I always get told like, turn it around. It's not about that selling. You need to look at it as helping someone. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's a nicer way of putting it. But yeah, but hey, I mean, like, you're in Hong Kong, man. Hong Kong is actually one of the countries that I would like to visit for the food. I'm one of those people who likes traveling for food. And Hong Kong is one of the few places I'm like, oh my god, so many Michelin stars restaurants. Please, I just need to try like all the roast ducks, the siu bao, the dumplings. nice place to visit for a few days, shit place to stay. I don't know about shit place to stay, but I do feel like, you know, I've seen how like small the apartments are, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to last. But with that said, like, you know, I've been told like you get really cheap food everywhere you go. I've been told that it's a lovely place depending on where you stay. What bay was it? Like, I've been told to go to the bay there to see it, and apparently there's a great like Japanese places in Hong Kong, so I don't know. In terms of housing is bad, yeah. Yeah, that's what I heard, like it's very congested, the housing. It's definitely like, it's probably not a place that you want to stay in if you want space, ample space and land. 3 to 4 times the price than Malaysia last time we checked. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Taiwan, I think like apartments in Taiwan was like going up to millions of dollars as well. Too congested, yeah. I'm curious, what made you decide to go to Hong Kong? I mean, you could have a pick of any other country you could go to. Why Hong Kong? What was the attraction to Hong Kong, I guess? Put it however you want. I mean, like, different people have different, I mean, we have someone in chat that Malaysian that went to Vietnam and has admitted that their color is not the fair Asian. So I'm like, okay, yeah, if you're there in Vietnam, you definitely stand out like a sore thumb, even if you're Malaysian. So like, it's interesting. Oh, you're Singaporean but raised in Hong Kong. Oh, okay. But wait, so your passport, Hong Kong passport, do you still have your Singapore citizenship? I mean, if you're Singaporean. So I would feel like Singapore is like a lot better country to stay in compared to Hong Kong, you know, due to the fact that you do have a bit more like room to breathe. Yeah, you're holding a Singapore passport, yeah. So yeah, like, but do you have plans to come down to Singapore? Because I do think that you'll probably find like Singapore life a little bit more relaxing. I wouldn't say a lot, but a little bit more relaxing than Hong Kong. When you retire, you could move now. There's nothing stopping you from moving back to Singapore now. In fact, like, I think if you come down, you'd be more than welcome to like do a lot of things. Like, people here are like, they work hard, but in Singapore, but they're also like, you know, there is that room. Yeah, at least you can get a flat in Singapore. That's true. You can get a flat in Singapore, and at least it'll be a little bit more comfortable lifestyle. Oh, that's true. Yeah, if you got family, then you wouldn't want to live away from them. That's something like I also like realized as well. Like when I was in. No, what are you talking about? Your grammar's fine. Okay, okay. By the way, like I'm Cantonese, but I speak shitty Cantonese at home because my parents don't speak Cantonese at home. So 有陣時我講啊，係好點講啊？ It's just not pretty. It's just not pretty when I try to speak Cantonese. Like you can hear it in the way I speak. I'm like so bad. I'm the primary example of a banana. The type that attempts to speak Cantonese but like fails. And like most Malaysians can speak Cantonese. But like, you know, my grandmother was like, why is it you can't speak Cantonese but you can speak Japanese? And I kid you not, she had that look on her face. It was like, dishonor! Dishonor! You don't even know your mother tongue. I'm like, a little bit, but like we've also got Hokkien communities here. So like my mom is actually Hokkien and my dad is Cantonese. Dishonor. It is a dishonor. 唔識講特別可以. Okay, and like I'm very like Malaysian in the sense that I use a lot of like rojak, like mix words into the way I speak Cantonese only because I were raised that way here, right? so cute. No, I'm so sorry. I still feel it's like a dishonor. It's like, even like Hokkien, or like Cantonese, I actually understand it a lot better than Hokkien. Hokkien is like, the only thing I know is the word kina. The instant I hear my mom say, ane kina, and then she'll like be rambling something, I'm like, hang on, are you talking about us kids? I heard the word kina. I know that means children. You're talking about us kids. She'll be like, you know, good luck for you. And then she'll go back to talking in Hokkien. I'm like, no, I need to know. What are you saying about us kids? What are you talking about me and my brother right now? Like, I need to know. Swear words but you don't know if they're Hokkien or Malay? I guess, like, if you write them out, I could probably tell you if they're Hokkien or Malay. But like, you know, because I didn't grow up like speaking Cantonese, right? I actually learned most of my Cantonese, like my basic Cantonese, from like TVB dramas, and like, you know, some of the old Jackie Chan, Michelle Yeoh films. Yes, that is Hokkien. That is Hokkien, LB. That is Hokkien. That is Hokkien. But do you know the full word for it? Because that's the shortened phrase for it. That is a shortened phrase. Do you know the full word? Man, language is fun. Not gonna talk about everything here. Okay, but as long as if you know the full word, then it's fine. But yes, that's Hokkien. Say so, say so. So yo ne, say so desu ne. マジで清楚で。でも頭の中で清楚ではない。ある言ってんだよ。大人っぽいになった。It's like up there in your head, you're completely in doubt. But in front of everyone, it's like, no, I'm super innocent. I'm super innocent. No, I'm very innocent. Drinks cup of tea. Yes, R18 in the heart, say so on the outside. That's right. That is right. But yeah, no, I really am surprised that you guys are still staying in Hong Kong, because I've heard of a lot of people moving out of Hong Kong due to, you know, due to what's happening right now, the current political situation. So I had a few friends that had moved from Hong Kong to Australia. I had a few friends that moved to Malaysia. So yeah, I was very, very surprised, and I know that it's something that's, the sentiment is actually being held very strongly by the younger generation. So so it is a surprise that anyone would choose to remain in Hong Kong. That's it. I can't understand why anyone would remain there because they want to change. Don't say that. You're not that bad. Don't say that. I think it's all about opportunities. Finding an opportunity that will bring you out of the country. I say this also being poor, being poor and like struggling to get all the opportunities. I was very fortunate to get a job that let me travel briefly. So yeah, it's an excuse you use. Well, it's an excuse I completely understand. But yeah, so you know, well, if you're back, if you're ever down in Singapore or Malaysia, let me know. And I definitely, you know, I'll take you out for food. I'll come. If you're not in Malaysia, I'll just go down to Singapore then. Wow, Agnes is like 5 hydrates. Well, LB's coming in with some more. Apparently it's time for me to hydrate myself to death. Come on. Let's see how it goes. Wait, Agnes is like such a cute emoji. Wait, Agnes, why do you have such a cute emoji? Nande? I want that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 8. 8 hydrates coming right up. Hey Rismos, welcome! Oh my god, guys, you guys have so many cute emojis. I kid you not, right? For more info on my emote, you can PM me. Yes, I should PM you. No worries, LB. Have a good sleep. Good night. I'm actually ending the stream soon. I mean, another 6 minutes. So, good night. Good night. You are not missing much. I'll see you later. Oh my god, I want a bong cat. I really need a bong cat gift. I like LB. If you're opening commissions for emojis, let me know, cause like I will I will commission you for some. I would love some emojis for Twitch as well. Because you got some cute ones. And now? Why am I ending now? Wait, are you guys gonna like now start like an entire spam of like emojis? Wait, Chun. Is Chun streaming right now? You can't draw shit, I'm sorry, but you can recommend some artists? Yes, I recommend me some artists, please. Recommend me any good artist that needs it. Waiting for your cute emoji set, gay. Race, I do read when I can. Like she's usually offline when I end my stream. But like she's still online by the time I end in 5 minutes. Then I will raid her, and you all know it's going to be an offline raid as usual. I'm that offline raider. There's many artists. Yeah, there's many artists, and then there's my budget. I'm such a budget cautious person. I'm like, it has to be worth my budget. Then I'll just like chuck that money. You rarely recommend unless people ask. Okay. Okay. Christmas was like, money. Your email is kind of like for promotion, so you gotta do it. Kind of sounds sus. Kind of also sounds like Race gets a cut from this. You're getting a cut from it, aren't you? Christmas, I almost want to steal that frog emoji so badly, only because like I want to like throw it at people's face and be like, money. Can't say it in public. Okay. Well, I guess I'll message you on Discord over then. Till I have that done. But yes, since we're like 4 minutes away from the end, thank you so much everyone for coming by the channel. It's been great. We had wonderful chats. We had raids from my lovely LB. I'm very grateful and thankful for that. Thank you so much. I see that you guys are using the old Myu Myu raid. It's clear that apparently the other raid message does not work. The other raid I won't even be surprised if it got removed by someone with over limit of 500 words. Oh my god. You should just get Toledo and just demand Toledo change the raid message. Just ask my moderator to change the raid message to a better raid message. The angry face. The angry face emoji just came out. Too busy pew pew Velo. Of course lah, must pew pew Velo lah. You know, Zeno playing Velo ma. Me also playing Velo ma. You don't know how to change it? Just go on Stream Elements and change the raid message. If you're a mod, you should be able to. Wait, are you a mod? Do you have access to my Stream Elements? You might not actually have access to my Stream Elements. Just use command. Lol, Steven's like always just updating it with the emojis. Steven's like, I got this all under control. And then after that, and then Igrace is like, whoops, I just changed the message into like, raid. Oh, the raid message is brackets message. You always have it ready. He was like, I always got it under control. Oh wait, there's sup. Yes, there's sup. But yes, thank you so much for stopping by. We had a great time chatting. I had some ideas for like redemptions, which is great. There are things that I am going to change with the stream. You know, so alerts are definitely one of the few things. So you're gonna be seeing with the Ganshin stream, I'll be setting up alerts for like the follows, the likes, the sub, the bits. So I'll be adding that in. I'm also gonna be adding in one for shoutouts. I've got a website that I found a plugin for that does really cute shoutouts, so I'm gonna add that in as well. And then I'm gonna also be adding in, like, I'm gonna be changing some things about. So again, as you know, I'm still relatively new, which also means that I play around with changing a lot of things on my stream. That's it. I might take a break Monday, so tomorrow I'll probably take a break from streaming again, only because like I want to be able to mess around and set things up properly. I'll see how things goes first. If I can set it up all before I start streaming, then great. Otherwise, like, no, you won't see me streaming on Monday. And yeah, like, most of my goal is basically to just like pull a true storyline. So if you're coming by, do know it's hangouts. Do know that we're doing hangouts. But yes, thank you so much everyone for coming by. We are going to be raiding our lovely Chunyan. Hopefully she doesn't go offline before the end. And I will see you guys either Monday or Tuesday. Alright. Now, catch you guys later. Thank you so much. Your lovely blind girl is going to like unblind herself now. Alright.